Have you ever dedicated yourself to something that most people just don't get? Found your calling in an unlikely place? In the blank canvas? In the liberation of its boundaries? In the sacred moment when someone sees themselves in something you've created? I was made to do this. It's like it's been at my fingertips my whole life. My name is Emma McKee, AKA the Stitch Gawd. I make one-of-a-kind cross-stitch pieces for Chicago's favorite rappers. And ball players now, I guess. I had an art show a couple years ago, and I decided off of a whim to make a 3 jacket for Chance. So I put it in my show, and I think, I'll just put this on Twitter, we'll see what it does. So I tweeted Chance the Rapper this picture of a jacket, and like 30 seconds later, it's like, Chance the Rapper has followed you, Chance the Rapper has sent you a DM. So I became the girl that was making Chance's jackets. Business model is make jacket, get to person, question mark, profit. I had surprised my dad with tickets to the World Series, and I thought to myself, what can I do for my mom? And she had been trying to get me in a cross stitch my whole life as a little kid, and I thought, absolutely not. It's tedious and boring, and why would I want to do this? Turns out that it's kind of my calling, I guess. If you were to look at the piece of clothing that you're wearing, you'd see lots of different kinds of stitches. There's stitches that hold your clothes together, there's decorative stitches, you know, it's embroidery. It's just a very specific type of embroidery. It's one specific stitch and it's an X. It's basically like pixel art, but with thread. I have a team of graphic designers. They help me come up with my image. I then turn it into a pattern. A pattern is basically breaking down an image into squares of color. I follow my pattern, and I do all this cross stitch, and then when I'm done, I pull out the grid from underneath it, and then I'm left with the piece. It takes a lot of care and a lot of thought. And if I'm going to give my time to somebody, I need it to be meaningful. Budweiser was interested in doing something with fashion, and the Bulls said, how about a jacket for Zach LaVine? The Bulls red is so iconic that you have to get it right. You have to have like a really beautiful red. It's the most recognizable thing, so you can't skimp. So I've decided to use silk instead of regular DMC cotton thread just because the color is so much richer. For this project, I'll probably use about 4 of these for each color. So I'll use 4 white, 4 black, and 4 of these reds. And they're 8 yards each, so whatever 4 times 8 is. Yeah, all set. It's a smaller amount than I usually get. When I moved to Chicago, I didn't really know anybody. I didn't really have any friends. Going to my first Bulls game was one of the first moments of feeling like I was home in Chicago. It's very important to me. What we have here are samples of the lining. It's based on the legendary 1990s Zubaz print, but we put a little bit more space in between all the lines to make it a little more modern, a little more luxe, and this is what's gonna be lining Zach's jacket. Chicagoans are really serious about basketball. You can't be a pretend Bulls fan in Chicago. So I started watching all the NBA hardwood games. I read all the books. If I'm gonna be a Bulls fan, I'm gonna be an all-the-way Bulls fan. Our time, ooh. Pip. Scottie Pippen's a troublemaker. This is one of the only cross-stitch magazines that exists. And look, it's you got the whole 2-page spread.
I have to go to Fishman's today.
You do?
Yeah, because I have to get interfacing
from Fishman's? Fishman's is so much more expensive than everywhere else.
But you know what? The interfacing that we're looking at isn't that expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? Doesn't it look great? I love the size of the pattern and how it came out.
Yeah, oh, I like how it keeps going.
Yeah, dude. When I'm making a jacket for somebody, I do my research first. I listened to podcasts, interviews, reading about his history, just seeing like what kind of dude I thought Zach LaVine was. I think it'll be a nice little surprise, like, you know.
Come through.
Ooh. Wow. It looks unreal, dude.
Right? It feels so fine and rich. I mean, like, you can't find this anywhere on this earth.
Yeah, it's like, this is very rare. People don't even like quilt on this kind of fabric normally. And look at the bowl. How tough does that look? It's like Zach, you know? Zach is very pulled together, kind of classic kind of guy, and underneath he's just got this engine. He's going to see the work in this. And I think that's really gonna resonate with him. So when he opens up the jacket, this is what he will see on the inside. We've been working on this now for about 3 months.
Yes.
And now we're in the final stages. We're in Jaja's home studio, and she's putting together all of the disparate pieces. Finish line. I was working with, I guess, Jaja's boss at the time?
Such a splendid way of meeting people, especially through like the art crowd, the art scene in Chicago. My background is in art, it's in fashion, and this is like our two passions combined. Like we love both things and we love fine things, so
Fine things,
and fine
that's
art.
what we
so
love.
that's how we came together, yeah.
The whole process of making a jacket for Zach has been so much more meaningful than I thought it would be from the beginning, honestly. His whole life, this is like his gift and his career, and so we wanted to make sure that we're putting as much work and thought and care into it as we possibly can. There's a little bit of love for Seattle, the Space Needle that has the Bulls colors, the 8 with his family and his girlfriend's initials.
When you open up the jacket, you'll see Zach LaVine's signature. You have the Budweiser label.
This is the little like jacket chain. It's 14 karat gold, Cuban links. I was just like, what is gonna be the perfect finishing touch for this? The next time that I see this piece, it'll all be
completely
put together. Yes, I'm very ready. Hello?
Delivery.
After you, après-vous.
You ready for the big moment?
No!
You're not ready?
No!
Why aren't you ready?
Because I'm nervous.
What should we do? You want to open it? Should
Yeah,
open
I mean,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow. The inside's so crazy. I'm always trying to distill the essence of a person into my pieces. Capture who they are in the stitches. And this jacket in particular, there's a lot riding on it, right? It's basically armor for a champion.
Wow.
Yeah, what do you think?
This is off the charts.
I mean, who gets to cross-stitch a jacket with the blessing of the Chicago Bulls and Budweiser? Your family and your sister and your girl.
That's nice.
It has to be perfect. Hometown love
Wow.
right there.
206 to 312.
Uh-huh.
This is nice.
And perfection for me, it's like, well, so you see the bull, right?
Wow.
We designed the fabric for you. We had it all quilted.
How did you get that and it's not on the back? It's like
yeah.
2 layers?
It's like when he sees the jacket.
What's this say? Hey, with my signature.
Uh-huh.
This is crazy. This is the most customized thing I've ever had.
He feels like he's seen it before.
Does it look good? Does it fit nice?
It looks
It
really
fits good.
Do you see this?
I can tell you. This is incredible. You put a lot of time into this.
It's like it's already a part of him.
It look good.
Sorry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Something that's already his. And now he's just getting it back.
Hey Bulls fans! watching. For more videos, just check them out right here.